I have found one of the most broken areas in the entire game, which I believe, with my gamer's intuition, that this area is a developer's way of letting players catch up with gear in case they were falling behind. So let me explain what this is real quick. This video is going to teach you the best early game gold farm, legendary farm, rare farm, and a decent XP farm all in one. And let me just show you what I'm talking about here. All of these rares that I have acquired in my inventory took me about 6 minutes to get, and I can do this on loop infinitely. And let me just show you real quick. If I go to town, I've already checked these rares. Almost every run, a run takes about 6 minutes on a really slow barbarian build, by the way. Every 6 minutes, again, if you play another class that's faster with AoE clears, I'm a single target attacker, so I don't AoE clear. But if you play an AoE class like Sorceress or something, you're going to be able to do this even faster. But even for a Barb, this is insanely good. So I've already checked all of these for upgrades, and look at my gold, 1.3 million. So let's just sell that all, because I've already checked all this. And again, I can do this every 6 minutes. This is early game, 1.6 million. So that's like 230,000 gold every 6 minutes. It's insane. But not only that, but I get tons and tons of uniques. And, you know, uniques that I don't wear, I break them down into the aspects, or the codexes, or the, yeah, they're called aspects. So look at this. Look how many I've been able to farm in just maybe like an hour. It's insane how many uniques I'm getting. This is faster than farming obols. This is faster than doing anything. This is faster than clearing dungeons for the aspects. I'm just getting tons and tons of aspects here by just killing mobs. And I don't even have to kill, like, you know, I don't have to, like, struggle. Here's the thing. Let me explain what this area is and how it works. And, by the way, this is going to be spoilers, because this is part of the story. When you get to the quest line Essence of Hatred, which is in Act 6... So we're going to go to the quest log, Act 6, Dance of the Makers, Essence of Hatred is the quest. You're going to enter the Gates of Hell. That's right. As soon as you enter the Gates of Hell, you're going to be presented into this area called Gates to Sanctuary. It is a level 45 zone. It does not matter what level you are, but you will be it will be a level 45 zone. And if you are speedrunning the game and just only doing the main story quest, you can get here in the low 30s. But regardless, these enemies, they're a lot easier to kill. They are way easier to handle, and I'm going to show you why. Because this specific area gives you 3 busted, completely overpowered party members. These two guys and this girl here, these guys are absolutely nuts. They kill mobs, they crowd control, they do AoE attacks. They are just absolutely great. So if you are in the low 30s, once you get here, you will be able to farm up to level 43 rares. So you can see here, well, this is level 45 because I bought it from a vendor. More on that later in the video. But you're going to find up to level 43 rares until you level past 45. Once you level past 45, the area will match your level. So right now, I'm level 47, the area is 47, so that means the enemies can drop up to level 45 items. But with these 3 guys, all you have to do is just smash down elites, and this map is the same every single time. So I just do a quick loop. I run, like, follow my cursor here. I run right around here, just like this, and I'm killing all the elites, and then I kind of loop back around this way, and then I just, you know, kill the elites, and then once I'm done, to reset the area, you just simply hit leave game, you log back in, you'll start back in here with an entire, over half your inventory full of rares, sometimes some legendaries, and you just rinse and repeat. Don't go to this area and do this part of the quest. Once you get to about right here, turn back around and loop the rest of the area that you didn't go. And again, on a slow barbarian, I'm a Rin build. I attack one enemy at a time for a ton of bleed damage. I am a slow clearing build. I am not a whirlwind barb. I am not an AoE sorceress or a druid or a necromancer with corpse explosion. I am just a dude that runs up to the elites and smashes their heads in. And I don't have any cooldown modifier stuff. This is a very basic build, and I am able to farm gear like crazy. So let me show you a full run and what it looks like with a crappy character. Oh, and I forgot to mention, when I showed off those rares earlier, you will actually be getting far more than that. You're actually going to be getting double drop rates until you hit level 45. So the earlier you come here, the better. This, like I said, this is an area for the developers that let the players get a bunch of high-level stuff against very easy-to-kill enemies. Now, the enemies do hit kind of hard, but they are easy to kill. But regardless, if you are below level 45, you will be getting double rare drops from almost everything. It is very rare for one of these elites not to drop a rare. When I leveled from 45 to 46, there was one enemy that dropped a magic item, and then from 46 to 47, there was one elite that didn't drop anything for some reason. I don't know if he maybe teleported off screen or what happened, but essentially, up to level 45, you get double drop rates, and then from 45 onwards, it's still a really good farm. They only drop one rare, and so let me show you just a run real quick. You can go ahead and we can start the timer if you want. And I'm only looking for elites. I'm not going to kill regular mobs because my build does not let me really do that efficiently. So I'm just looking for ones. See how this guy has a health bar? And he's got like a little icon? And yes, I take a lot of damage because I am a squishy build, and it's a little hard. Believe me, it's actually a little hard to be talking and playing at the same time and paying attention to everything on the screen. So excuse me if I die. But I'm just going to run around now, and again, just killing the elites. And there's one, so I'm just blowing my cooldowns, and yeah, spamming my potions. That's pretty much it. Now here's the thing, if you die and you suffer a repair bill, it's okay, because it's still early game, and the rares that you get will easily pay for your repair bills. Even just the gold on the ground the enemies drop will pay for your repair bills. So again, I'm just running to each one of these, and I'm just going to smash in the elite there, and like I said, I'm a bleed build, so I make them bleed, and then I just kind of run around a bit until they die. And then I run and scoop up the rare, and like I said, they're going to drop 2 rares for you until you hit level 45. This zone is completely nuts. It's good XP, too. It's really good XP. I think there's better XP places to grind in the game, but this is still really, really, really good. Oh, man, it's like busted. It's overpowered as heck. So, here we go, another elite. There we go. And sometimes the regular mobs will drop rares, like what just happened there. So, and that's fine, you know. Oh, we have a treasure goblin. Yes, those can spawn in this dungeon too. Treasure goblins, absolutely. You love to see it. And I've kind of lost. There's the goblin. My build is actually really good at chasing these little suckers. But man, he's a runner too. He is not stopping. Let's yeah, let's get him bleeding. There we go. Treasure goblin's gonna bleed out. Nope, maybe he's got a little bit of health. There we go. We got a unique, or not a unique, a rare boots. Or I'm sorry. Legendary boots, not unique. Please excuse my language. I got a little excited, okay? But I don't have any cooldowns for this. I'm gonna spam my potions. Oh, jeez. I don't have my dodge. I gotta run away. My build is not really good. I'm gonna tell you right now. My build's kind of crappy. But you know, that's just barbed life. Okay, I'm about to die. It's okay if I die. It's fine if I die. Let's try to get the bleed. And like I said, I normally don't die when I do this. And dying will cause you some time. But here's the thing. It might put me over here, which is kind of funny. Because, yeah, there you go. Because I walked over here once, and the game knows that's the furthest I've progressed the story so far. So it actually put me right next to my corpse, which is like almost no time lost. You don't get your cooldowns back if you die. Otherwise, that would be some sort of meta for farming this. And let's go... yeah, let's just wait for him to bleed out. And like I said, your allies are very powerful. They dump AoEs on the ground. They stun... They cast vulnerability on the enemies, and yeah, so this area is all nice and farmed. But also, your party members will be killing stuff as you run around sometimes, and you get just, you know, extra XP, sometimes item drops and stuff, you know, from them. So very, very cool. There's no other place in the game that I've seen so far where you get 3 overpowered busted party members to steal aggro, or, you know, aggro, for those that don't know, it means the enemy is attracted to attacking that target. And so if my party members have aggro, it means that the enemies are going to attack my party members and not me. And well, as luck would have it, they can't die. They're kind of immortal. So I'm going to take a lot of hits here. But hey, that's okay. We're going to kill these 2 elites and just kind of dodge around. Loot some chests while we wait. We got a rare lance. That one's going to bleed out. Dire mace. And like I said, almost every run I find an upgrade. And if I don't, you know, it's good gold. You can also salvage them. You can salvage all this stuff and get lots and lots of upgrade parts. Again, this is just, it's a silly, like, this is how you would catch up. Like, if you spent the whole game underpowered with crappy gear and your character class is something that relies on gear like Barbarian, this is the way to go. This will get your character set up for the, you know, towards the early mid-game. I wouldn't say in-game, because in-game is like the nightmare dungeons and stuff. But this is still really good. And I don't have any cooldowns, but I'm going to summon, there we go, use our ult. And that's fine. We got lots of elites here we can kill. So I'm just going to kill this one, and then wait for it to bleed out, loot it. I'm not going to kill the other one. And like I said, if you have a more optimized build for this, you can make it work so good. And I know I deal a lot of damage. My build is specifically built for just killing, like, the story mode bosses. Not so much running around and clearing mobs. Like, normally I wouldn't even kill these, but, and that's because I'm rushing the storyline, right? And here we go. Another, like, there's so many elites. You run into an elite, like, every one screen almost. So there we go. We got our shouts up. We got the bleed stacked on them, and then we just kind of run around, wait for them to die. Rare ring. All right, let's go. And, this is the only time where I have to actually backtrack, is this little tile set right here. Sometimes there's not an elite here, and there's not going to be elites on every tile set. But in this one, it looks like there is. So there we go. Drop the ancients on them. Suck down a potion. Give them the old bleed business. Wait for them to die. Now, if they have vampirism like that one did, sometimes they can heal. And, here, let's blow some more cooldowns just so we don't die again, because it is embarrassing to die when making a YouTube video, but I want to show you the realness of it. If you're new to my channel, I don't sugarcoat things, I don't cherry pick footage, I'm not going to show you the best possible run that I've done. I'm just going to record once, and if it's a good run, I'll let you know. If it's a bad run, I'll let you know too. But here we go. Again, I want to show you the full run so you know what you're getting yourself into when you start doing this, and there is no better place in the game to do this that I have found. Especially because the enemies are forced to be level 45. And like I said, if you speedrun and just only do story mode and get here, you're going to be in the low 30s. Which they do. They will drop gear for the low 30s. But they can drop up to 43. And like I said, once you... Like, they'll scale with you after 45. Was there another one? Yes, there is another one here. So we're going to kill him. And we're almost done with the one run. I'll show you the item drops here in a bit. We're going to see if anything's an upgrade. And since I already showed you how much it vendors for, I'll show you how much you can salvage for. I actually missed that little tile, and then, oh, there's another one there. You can also, if you're really good, which I'm not that good, but you can drag a whole bunch of elites. Like, I got 3 elites on the screen right now. I'm kind of in trouble here. So let's try to make this one bleed out. Just a little bit more. There we go. And kill this one. And just, like I said, when I did this for like about an hour and a half, I got tons of uniques, or not. I'm sorry, not uniques, legendaries. Okay, please pardon me. I'm still learning the lingo here. Too many games in my playing too many games at the moment. But also open the chest. You can also loot the bodies. Chests also give you the potions, and I only have 6 at the moment. You could have way more by the time you reach this part of the game, but I didn't do much of the side stuff. Okay, so no elites on that tile. And then we have this stretch, and then right down there, and then we're good to go. So, and then that completes the run. It looks like it took me 7.5 minutes to do this run. Again, a little bit slower than normal. And, well, you know, it's pretty much done. If you want, you can pump your ults, because we're going to log out and back in. And, you know, you might as well just get some free XP with your ult, right? So there we go. I'm going to log out now. Just log out, and then log back in. It's going to reset that whole zone. And yes, my dude looks really wild. He's got like that golden mask thing from Dark Souls, the giant dad mask kind of sort of behind the helmet, which I think is neat. But hey, whatever. And let's see how much we got. We did get a legendary ring, I believe, earlier from the Treasure Goblin. That's the first time I've got a legendary from a Treasure Goblin. Also, you can rewind the video and see how much XP I got from that one run if you're curious. And look at that. Look, it's a freaking almost full inventory, and we did it in 7-ish minutes. So let's see. Let's look for upgrades, okay? Still Grasp. No. Brawling Skills, not bad. Ultimate Damage, not bad. You know, I actually kind of like that amulet, but it's whatever. Okay, here we go. Unstoppable for 4 seconds. That's cool. Oh, while unstoppable. Okay, cool. That's neat. Hammer of the Ancients Glove, not that good. Here's an upgrade. Boom. Put that bad boy on. So, like I said, every single run I've been getting little upgrades here and there. You really feel... That's a +2 Hammer of the Ancients Glove. Don't really need Hammer of the Ancients. There's another... That's a second upgrade. Just a little baby one, though. And what do we have? Just that's a stat glove. Don't really need that this early on. And not bad armor, but there you go. We did it. So what I tend to do now is I'm going to go to town, and then I'm just either going to sell it for gold, or I can salvage it. I'm going to salvage it this time, but what I do is for the uniques, and I'm going to show you the repair cost and everything, right? Because this you do not lose money or time doing this. It is absolutely amazing. So first off, I'm going to go to the occultist now and just break down that legendary. So I'm going to go to extract aspect and just break these boots down. 45k, that's all that cost. Didn't cost that much, pretty cheap. So now I can either sell all this, and like I said, like that's 8k, 10k, 8k, 10k, 17k, 13k. You get the point. It's going to be like 200 to 300k per run. Super easy to get gold. Super duper easy to get gold. And yes, you can get more gold later, whatever. Let me just show you just one run. We're just going to salvage everything and then look at my salvage materials. In case you're curious, boom, 13 of the rares, only one of the leathers this time. Normally I get 4 of these, but I only got 1 this time, which is odd. But you can see that I've got tons. I've got tons of this stuff. Like I even have prisms, and I don't even, like, sometimes I don't know where I'm getting those, but so many veiled crystals. All right, I've got, it's nuts. And all you do is you just do this every 6 to 7 minutes, and you will be absolutely loaded. And like I said, the XP is pretty damn good too. And then aspects, you know, you can go put that in your bank. But, you know, you pop back in the portal, and you're ready for another run, right? Now, how do you get here? Where is it on the map? I'm going to show you on the map. Let me go back to town. I don't know why I entered the portal, just out of habit. But let me show you how easy it is to get here. It is super easy. And again, I don't know if this closes or becomes unavailable if you advance the story, because I have not advanced the story. I'm afraid to. But here, you go down into the bottom left corner, you're going to get the Imperial Library waypoint, and then you just kind of follow this little winding, twisting path right up here to the City of the Damned. And there you go. It's part of the main story. If you follow the, you know, yellow quest markers, eventually you'll get to it. Again, this is Act 6. And there you go. That is by far one of the best early game gold farm, legendary farm, rare farm, and XP farm that there is. And like sometimes I will get 3 to 4 legendaries in a single run. It's nuts. It's crazy. And if you have a better, faster clearing build than me, you could knock that 6 to 7 minutes down to like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I know a sorceress, a firewall sorceress, they can blow through that whole thing in 1 minute and 30 seconds. They are filling up their entire inventory almost with rares in 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's so crazy. It's nuts. And with all of this early game gold, you can fully upgrade your stuff. Let me also talk about another thing quick about upgrades. Just an extra bonus tip. Every hour, check these damn vendors, dude. Every time you check these vendors, look for ones that are 2 levels below you. I'm 47. Let's see if there's any level 45s. That's 44, 44, and 41. So, boo. Let's see. We got 39 and 40. So, nothing good. 57 minutes until these change. It's whatever. Also, I think if you level up, the vendors also change. I could be wrong on that, but that was a thing in the beta. I haven't researched that since launch, so don't hold me down on that. But there you go, guys. It's such an amazing early game farm. It is completely, utterly busted. Like, here's the thing, right? This farm is so damn good that you should not do any side missions. You should not farm obols. You should not do anything except the main story quest until you get here. And when you get here, just pimp yourself out on all the best gear, get lots and lots of gold, and then go do all the side stuff, right? You'll be set for most of the early mid-game. Also, that guy's name was Coca-Cola. That's pretty cool. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be pumping a lot of videos out for this game, so make sure you're subscribed, because I'm a no-life YouTuber. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I read every single comment. I have 86,000 subscribers, and I read every comment. It brightens my day. And if you like MMORPGs, stay subscribed, because I like to cover all of those too. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and on the right side of your screen is a video that you should absolutely click. If you click it, you will not burn your food next time you cook, but if you don't click that video on the right side, your food's gonna burn and you're gonna feel sorry for it.